Navigation. Operate emergency equipment on bridge and apply emergency procedures. Emergency alarms. General alarm, 7 or more short blasts followed by one long blast on the ship's whistle and electric bell. This alarm indicates that there is an emergency. All hands should proceed to their primary muster station with their life jackets. Listen to the public address system. The bridge may announce the type of emergency and further instructions. Fire alarm. Continuous ringing of the ship's electric bell or whistle for more than 10 seconds. Action to be taken by the crew once ship's fire alarm is sounded. Proceed to the fire station. Confirm the location of the fire. Perform the duty listed in the muster list as per the team assigned. Man overboard alarm. 3 long blasts on ship's whistle to alert other shipping nearby, and 3 long rings on ship's electric bell. On hearing this signal, the crew should immediately rush to the open deck while listening to the announcement from the bridge as to which side the person has fallen overboard. Keep the person in the water in constant sight, and follow the instructions from the bridge. Abandon ship alarm. General alarm followed by verbal order of master to abandon ship. All crew should proceed to their allotted boat station. Muster list. This is posted on the bridge, engine control room and various public spaces. It lists the boat number and boat station and fire station duties of each crew member. The primary muster station and secondary muster station of each person is also mentioned. Passengers are also mentioned in the muster lists. A card indicating each person's stations and duties will be found in their cabins. Bridge pyrotechnics. The following pyrotechnics are normally found on the bridge: 6 hand flares, 12 parachute rockets, 4 line throwing apparatus, 2 man overboard markers bridge wings. All pyrotechnics are to be used in cases of extreme emergency. Hand flare. A hand flare is a small handheld object which, when activated, produces an intense red light for minimum 60 seconds. Should be held out to leeward when activated. Can be used by day or night. It is a short-range distress signal. Rocket parachute flare. This distress signal is designed to fire a rocket to a height of 300 meters, after which the parachute opens, and a very intense red light is visible. The flare descends slowly because of the parachute, and burns for 40 seconds. Due to the height, the flare is seen from a much greater distance. Line throwing apparatus. This is used to pass a 4 mm rope from ship to ship, and ship to shore, or to rescue a swimmer in distress. Point the unit a little above the target. If there is a wind, point it slightly upwind, and fire. Man overboard life buoy marker. This is attached to a 4 kg life buoy on port and starboard bridge wings. When the life buoy is released or thrown in the water, it drags the mob marker with it into the sea. The marker will automatically produce a cloud of orange smoke, and the lights will flash to indicate the position of the person in the water. Emergency position indicating radio beacon, EPIRB. An EPIRB is used to alert search and rescue services and helps to pinpoint the location of survivors by sending a signal via COSPAS SARSAT satellites. Each ship carries 2 EPIRBs. Search and Rescue Transponder (SAT). This device helps to pinpoint the location of survivors by sending a signal which can be received on an X-band radar. AIS SAT is also available. Its signal is received by the ship's AIS device so that the bearing and distance of the survival craft is immediately available. Accidental distress alerts. Distress alerts can be transmitted in many ways. They may be transmitted from SAT-C, VHF, EPIRB, etc. A false distress alert should never be transmitted. In case a distress alert is transmitted accidentally at any time, it must immediately be reported to the OOW so that the master can send a message to all ships and shore authorities at once cancelling the distress alert.